Okay, we're going to look at domain and range. Okay, we're not going to look at notation of domain and range in terms of a continuous domain and range like this. We are going to do if it is just points. Okay, so first of all, domain refers to the values that are represented in the x-axis. Okay, so domain is left and right. Okay, so left and right. How far does it go left? How far does it go right? Well, range is in the vertical. How far does it go up and down? Okay, so we're going to be using words to describe domain and range, and sometimes some notation. I'm going to skip these guys first and go here. And we're going to talk about describing this in words. All right. So for this one here, you have to imagine this going on forever. It's got an arrow there, right here, so it's going to go on forever. So if you're asking yourself, when it asks you domain in words, it's asking, what x values can it be? In this case, if it goes on forever going this way, and forever going that way, you could just say any x values. Okay, any x values. And same with domain. It's going to continually go up and continue to go down. So any y values is going to be my answer here. And I add in here if it's a function or non-function. And this would be a function, because if you do the vertical line test, it only crosses once. Okay, so now we're going to do domain here. So we're thinking left and right with domain. In this case, that's going to continue to go left forever. It's going to continually go right forever. So this can be, in terms here, in words, it could be any x value, because it's going to go forever. So it can be any x possible. Now, for our range is up and down. And you'll notice it stops right here. There's nothing lower than this. Okay, it's nothing lower than -3. -3 is the absolute lowest it goes. Sometimes what you do is just go here, and you can put a little box above it. And it's going to go forever up. So in terms of range, I could say any number larger than -3. Okay? So any number larger than -3, because that's the lowest it goes. Now this one here again, if we look, if we're doing domain, here, you got to figure going left and right. It's going to continue to go this way and continue to go this way. So domain would be any x value. And range as well, so range, if we remember, is up and down. Range here is going to be, it's going to go forever down and forever up. It's going to be any y value. Okay? Now if we go here, our domain, we're talking left and right. So it's going to continuously go this way and continuously go that way. So in words, it is any x value. Since it's going to continuously go left and right. Now range, on the other hand, is up and down. You can see here, it goes down forever, but it stops right here. Stops at 4. So there's going to be any number less than 4. Any number less than 4. Okay, because it goes 4 and then goes down. I'll let you take a look at this one for a second before I write it out. So what's our domain here? Well, if you take a look, where does it end? It ends at 0 and gets larger. So any number, I'm going to use a symbol, greater than, oh, I forgot, and equal to 0. All these should be equal to as well. I'm not going to worry about that right now. And our range, who's up and down again, is going to be about the same, right? The lowest range is here at 0 and it goes up. So it's going to be the exact same. Any number greater than 0. Oh, and equal, I forgot that. Do I have any? Now let me draw another one up here. Let's say we have a circle, a perfect circle just as I wrote here. And it goes up to 4, goes down to -4, goes here to 3, well it should be 4 I guess, eh? It's a perfect circle. So, if we're thinking about domain, right? Oh, that should be a negative. If we're thinking about domain, we could say a number between -4 and 4. Well, our range is also going to be a number between -4 and 4. Okay? Let's do one more. We'll do one more of these. Actually, no, I think you're good with here. So if we go back up here, so we did it through words, okay? Now, if we have a point, now if you remember, domain referred to left and right. So those are x values. So how we say that is for our domain, it's going to be equal to, and we list the x values. -3, -1, 1, and 3. Those are all these numbers right here. And then our range, if we remember, range is up and down. So that's our y value. And we're just going to list them. 2, 5, 8, 11. Along those lines. Now this one here is the exact same, but they're the points, right? We have nothing written out here, but exact same here. We're going to do domain first, and domain's left and right, which is the x values. So we're going to go through here and list off all the x values. Okay, so 1's represented. 2 has 2 dots along the x-axis, but we only write it once. We don't need to write it twice because 2 can't, there can't be 2 2's. 3 has nothing. 4 and 5. Okay, then our domain, our range, is the exact same thing, but we're going vertical this time. So 1 has a dot, Once again, 2 has 2 dots, but we're only going to write it down once. 4 has a dot, and 5 has a dot. So if we have points, this is how we write it down. We could also do one more. If I was given a list of points, like 2, 3, 3, 8, 2, 6, 4, 10, and 1, -2. If I was doing that, my domain, if you remember, is my x components. So I'm going to go through down and write down all my x components. 2, 3, now I got 2, but I already have a 2 down there. This would be 4, and this would be 1. Then we go through our y components, which is our range. You can see that my computer doesn't like what's doing. So 3, 8, 6, 10, -2. Okay, so that's how we do domain and range. Okay, there's your lesson, and now off to your questions.